Hey, what is up everyone and welcome to First Place. We're going to talk about why I think the Monaco Grand Prix needs to be changed in some way, or something needs to be done to make it better. So as we all know, it isn't easy to overtake in Monaco. I think last year, 2017, we had 0 overtakes. Well, we had one attempt. That was Jensen Button on Wehrlein, but yeah, we know how that ended. So what I think is a big problem currently with Monaco is that it is just impossible to overtake. It was already very difficult previously, but now with the bigger cars, the bigger tires, more downforce, so that means a lot more speed through the corners. Just overall, the cars on rails through Monaco, it is simply just almost impossible to overtake. So I think personally that something needs to be done in Monaco to make it more interesting somehow. So of course what we want is more overtakes. But Monaco is very difficult to improve overtaking. How can you do that? You know, we can't just say let's make the track bigger or something, or let's put more DRS zones. It simply doesn't work that way. So in itself, the Monaco Grand Prix is very exciting. It's, you know, it's man and machine through the streets of Monaco. That's very exciting. However, we want something, you know, something extra, something that improves the racing. So something that has come onto my mind is a Joker lap. So a Joker lap. How do we do that in Monaco? Like, where do we implement that? And first off, what is a Joker lap? So as we know from, for example, the World Rally Championship, the WRC, it's a rally race, very short, you know, very few amount of laps, and what they have is they have a Joker lap, which basically means that you have to do at least one time a different route inside of the lap. So that could mean a longer route, or it could mean a shorter route. However, you can only do it once. You can't do it twice, and you have to do it at least once. So it is very interesting. We see, you know, sometimes we see in the beginning of the race, some people already go into the Joker laps, so already have done it. And, you know, others just wait until the last lap and do it. And you know, it just makes it interesting. It's very different, I would say. So should we bring something like that into Formula 1? Does that fit into Formula 1? Well, I think it can, as long as it's done right. So where I think personally the best place would be for Monaco to do a Joker lap would be at the Nouvelle Chicane, or Nouvelle Chicane. I don't know, it's French, so I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think that would be a good place to have the Joker lap. So right here I have a map of the Nouvelle Chicane on the Monaco Grand Prix. I don't know if you guys can see it quite well. However, this is what it looks like. And the drivers usually go around this way, they go around the chicane and they enter the track again. What we can change, or what they can change, the FIA, they can bring in so that one car just, you know, maybe one lap, maybe 5 laps, maybe 10 laps of Joker laps, and can go this way. So there's a lot of room still right here. There's actually a big part of the track where, you know, if they overshoot it or they just don't have any brakes, they can, you know, still go behind here. So there's a lot of room still there. So what that means basically is if a driver, let's say if one is trying to overtake the other and he still has a few Joker laps left, or, you know, if in total he can only use it once, let's say he can go straight forward, he can enter the track right here again, and he won't get a penalty for it. And the driver in front, he's like, shit, he just used his Joker lap. Should I, you know, go very fast and try to overtake him again, or try to get really close and then use my Joker lap so I can, you know, get right there? And they have to probably implement it in some way that it's not going to be dangerous, of course, because, you know, we can't just make it straight and then enter into the back, because then they will just be going flat out through the chicane. So maybe make it some sort of chicane right here as well, but it just saves a little bit of time, or, you know, make it right here something. So right here I have the map of Monaco as well. Right here is the chicane. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. It's very hard to do with a laptop. It just doesn't work with the lighting. Stupid. However, the drivers come into here, and here's the chicane, and they go this way through the back. But what you can see is there's still a lot of space right here, and actually it goes like this as well. This is actually the normal track, so when there's not a Grand Prix, the cars will drive this way on top and then go down here. And of course with the Monaco Grand Prix they go and take the chicane and they go take the lower route. So there's definitely some place to play with. I think it will be very interesting to do something with that. However, it's very difficult to decide, do we do 1 Joker lap, do we do 5 Joker laps, 3, 10, because you have to win something with it, because the Joker laps are then meant to try and overtake the opponent that is in front of you. So some people will probably say that this will ruin the racing, because then nobody will go for an overtake anymore and they will only go for the Joker lap. But then again, nobody will go for an overtake anyway, because it is basically impossible in Monaco. It's just the cars are too big, the tires are too wide, the cars are too fast. So like this year they're even faster, so I think it's basically just impossible to overtake in Monaco. But I definitely think that it is something interesting. So what they can do as well behind the timing screen, of course, they can just have the amount of Joker laps that are still remaining. So it's kind of the same as in DTM, where they can use a limited amount of DRSs and it's displayed behind the cars on the screen. So they can do that as well, and it's very interesting, because then it's like, I think it's better to have more than 1 or 3. I think it's better to have like 5 or 6 Joker laps, something like 10%. So let's say 7, 8 Joker laps. So 1 in every 10 laps you can use a Joker lap. I think it would be very interesting. So it's like, okay, I'm in front right now of the guy behind me. So let's say Hamilton is in P1, driving in P1. Vettel is in P2. Vettel still has 5 Joker laps, but Hamilton only has 4. So what should Hamilton do? Should he just use his Joker lap and try to, you know, stay in front, like try to make up as much time? Or should he just drive in front and just, you know, use every Joker lap after Sebastian uses his Joker lap? I think it just mixes it up entirely, and I think that it's very interesting. But I'm very curious to know what you guys think. Of course, it's somewhat controversial, like it's completely new to Formula 1. Of course, it's just entirely concept, it's entirely made up. I thought about it because I think Monaco right now is just too boring. For me, last year it was the most boring race, maybe behind Sochi, but I can't even remember Sochi anymore, so maybe that was even more boring. But yeah, they should definitely do something about Monaco, because right now it's just cars driving. As much as it's fun for car enthusiasts, for constructors, for the drivers, it's probably very fun. However, as a spectator, as a Formula 1 watcher, a viewer, it's very boring. The race is very boring, and they have to do something at least. So I thought, let's do that. Let's do Joker laps, see how that works. I can do it in 2019, just try it out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, they can just, bring it back like how it was in 2020. I think that's a good idea. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know you guys' thoughts. But yeah, maybe you guys have better ideas of how to improve Monaco, how to make it a better race, improve the overtaking, improve the excitement. So let me know down in the comment section below, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. This is the first time me using a face cam, so this is completely new. Already, I've done videos in the past on previous content where I did face cams, but I haven't done it that much. So if you guys want to see more, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.